Hello friends, welcome to Spice India Online. In today's video, I'll be sharing a simple Chana Masala recipe using Instant Pot. Chana Masala is nothing but a curry made with chickpeas that typically gets served with chapati, poori, naan, paratha kind of flatbreads. Now let's move on to the recipe. The most important ingredient for this dish is of course chickpeas. You can either use dried chickpeas or you can go with canned ones. If you plan to use dried chickpeas, it needs a little prep work. You have to soak them ahead of time and then it has to be cooked along with the gravy base. Whereas canned chickpeas are pre-cooked and you can make this curry instantly. So here are your choices. You can either go with dried chickpeas, a cup of dried chickpeas that you can soak about 8 to 10 hours ahead of time, or go with canned cooked chickpeas. If you go with the dried ones, soak it, rinse it, and then drain completely using a colander. Now plug in and turn on saute mode on your Instant Pot. Heat some oil. You may add little ghee or butter for additional flavor. And when the oil turns hot, temper it with some cumin seeds followed by a few green chilies. Then add finely minced onions to this and saute for few minutes. I always like to add a pinch of salt while sauteing onions. This way it will make them sweat and cook them at a much faster rate. Now keep frying this for about 7 to 8 minutes or until it turns nice and soft. Add ginger garlic paste at this stage and continue to fry. As soon as you add this ginger garlic paste to the onion mixture, you will see that it has this tendency to go and stick to the bottom of your pan. So it is very important to stir it frequently to avoid scorching. Once this browns a bit, we're going to add crushed tomatoes to this. You can either use crushed tomatoes or you can go with tomato puree. Also add a little bit of sugar at this point, which will make the dish a little sweet and also will keep the heat level balanced. Cook the tomatoes for a few minutes and then bring in the chickpeas. Today I am using the canned chickpeas to keep it easy. Whatever water measure or the cook time that is going to follow shortly in this video is for pre-cooked canned chickpeas. If you plan on using the dried ones, please refer the slide at the beginning of this video for the correct water measure and cook time. After you add the chickpeas, give it a quick stir and then let's add the masala powders one by one. Start with some turmeric powder, Kashmir chili powder, some coriander powder, some garam masala powder, and some chana masala powder if you have them handy at home to bring in some authentic flavors. Store-bought masalas are pretty concentrated in flavors, so just add half a teaspoon to begin with and then add some salt. And also remember, store-bought chana masala powder has salt in it and canned chickpeas also has salt in it. So add a very little amount of salt at this stage and you can always adjust it later if it's necessary. After mixing everything, add in water. I'm adding a cup of water for 1 can of chickpeas, which is roughly 1 to 1.5 cup of cooked chickpeas. You may have to add more water if you were to use the soaked chana. Now cover the pot with the lid, twist to lock it, and then bring the valve to sealing position. Cancel saute mode and select pressure cooker mode and cook for 15 minutes over high pressure and then do a natural pressure release. Once the pressure settles naturally, gently twist and open the lid. And this is how your base gravy, your chana masala gravy looks like once you open the lid. It may look a little light consistency wise. If you prefer a thicker version, you may go back to saute mode and simmer this a little longer to bring it to the desired consistency. Now finally, garnish it with some chopped cilantro leaves, which is nothing but coriander. Give it a quick stir and then your tasty chana masala is ready to be served. Like I said before, this gravy mostly suits for chapati, roti, paratha, naan kind of flatbreads. Also makes an excellent dip for pita bread. Can also be topped over plain steamed basmati rice. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.